Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Sonic Generation. In this part, we're pretty much approaching the end of the Let's Play. We're going to take on the final boss, which is Time Eater. And also, it kind of didn't show it in this part, but like, in order to activate the generators, you have to get close to the center and put the Chaos Emerald in there, but I kind of don't have that since I was actually failing in my first taking of this. I mean, I was like, you know what, I can't put this in. But I think there's still one more I haven't got yet. Man, this is so strange. There's no music. It's really killed my momentum. Hang on. You know what? No, I don't want to risk it. Just get to one of those platforms. And there. Now I gotta activate that last one. I mean, even though the gate to the final boss is right underneath me, but if I don't get that, then I have to do this all over again. Can I get it? Yes. Whew. Alright, let's get into this. Okay. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now I have all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Alright guys, this is it. This is the final boss. But, you know what, I'm changing music. Because let's just say the final boss music is shit. So, that seems like a better name. Just trust me, guys. Alright, here we go.
Okay, whatever you are, if you want to avoid an embarrassing beatdown, you better give up now. You're not in a position to demand anything, you nasty little thing.
Yep, it was Eggman who's behind all this. Shocker. What?
Dr. Robotnik. Nobody calls me that anymore.
Ho. That is a slap in the face to those classic fans.
It will be my pleasure, most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past. After my most recent setback, I stumbled upon the primordial form of this unique creation, which I discovered had amazing abilities even I have never been able to master. It could erase time and space. I then had the brilliant idea to use my discovery to undo...
Oh man, you just let those two alone? Wow, man, you're mean.
In order to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me. Oh, you are too kind, my dear future self, and I was happy to help. I captured your friends, flinging them through time to bait my traps.
But the more your monster tears through time, the more damage you do to the world.
The world? I'm going to own the world when
Oh
I'm
my
finished
gosh, this is
with
ridiculous. Sorry, my pug, but you fail at laughing.
Did he get that crazy? We'll see who's crazy after I destroy both Sonics. Forever. You mean after we destroy them? Less arguing, more destroying. Destroy me? You and what?
Ugh, I hate that line.
You all the time by myself.
Sounds so
Now
awkward.
it's dueling. Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you.
Oh, okay, this music right here would have been perfect for the final boss music right here.
Keep moving. Move all you want. I'm still going to stump you into a blue jelly.
Ew. And be crushed them.
That was just to soften you up. Now it's time to meet your doom.
Oh, goodness.
Come on, Sonic!
Oh, wait. Here we go. Here we go. Why a lot of people hate Shawn's new voice.
Get this, Sonic.
Ugh.
Sonic.
That was terrible.
They are insignificant. You've got the power, Sonic. Rise your spirit.
We're with you guys. I believe in you, Sonic. Don't give in, Sonic.
I know you can do this, Sonic.
You can win, Sonic. You always do.
You always do.
Time to scramble some Eggman, supersonic style.
Yep. Finally in our super forms, baby. Alright. Now here's the thing. You would expect the final boss, of a great anniversary title like Sonic Generations to be so epic. Gonna be like a Sonic boss you'll replay over and over, right? Well, sadly, that's not the case. I mean, it's far from the case. Yeah. I'm just gonna say one thing right now. This boss sucks. Ugh. This is probably, in my opinion, probably the worst final boss ever in a Sonic game. I mean, I really tried enjoying this boss, but it just sometimes feels so impossible because basically, you're supposed to attack him to the core, but like whenever you're just trying to close in, it just turns back on you. Ugh. What in the name of... Come on. Oh. Alright, my controller's good. Sorry about that. Like, right here. Ugh. What in the... Ugh. Hang on. Ugh. Like right here. I'm trying to get into him. There we go. I really hope I can do it in just one part. Because, this final boss is just terrible. It took me forever to beat this on my first try. Hell, it took me like... I remember it took me like 100 tries to like get the can't touch this achievement. And yes, I actually got it. How? Don't ask me. Like, this is the problem, though. Like, you're supposed to try to focus on this guy, then you run out of rings. You know what? If I don't make it in this, and then I'm just gonna cut this out. What in the... Will you go? See, this is the thing. The game just forces you to go this way. Ugh. Right. But, just to give you a tip, though, when you attack, don't go to Classic Sonic. Ugh, come on. Come on, boost, boost. Boost. See, like right there, I'm boosting, but it doesn't do anything. Oh no, I'm about to lose rings. Come on, come on, come on. What? Ugh, there, goodness. I still have a little bit of time left. Oh my goodness. That looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic. Ugh. I think this is why I know why the critics don't like Sonic's friends. Well, some of them, that is. Because, that's another problem with this. They just never shut up. If you really want us to experience the new voices, this was not the best way. Oh my goodness. This attack means absolutely nothing. It doesn't try to hurt you in any way. A little bit, though. I think this is kind of a pretty fitting song. Well, maybe not really, but trust me, guys, it's much better than the final boss music. Well, the final boss music, I would say, it's good for a character theme, but not good for a final boss theme. Ugh. Like, again, this attack means absolutely nothing. Ugh. I mean, this really just boss feels just like, you know, some last minute decision. I mean, this was pretty lazy. Come on. Ugh. I mean, seriously, even the final boss in Sonic 06 was better than this. I mean, even the boss fight in Heroes was better. Well, then again, I actually kind of like the final boss in Heroes. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if I make it through just this one section, then I would be really super shocked. Well, I got plenty of rings to keep me. Wait! Oh my goodness, am I done? Whoa, I did it! I did this on my first take. Wow, I had no idea I was going to get through that boss that quick. I hate that boss. That's right now, I really hate that boss. I mean, thank God we're done with that.
Still warm. Time travel. I'll admit, you weren't half bad, Sonic.
Not bad? Are you kidding? He was all right.
Wow, Knuckles just got owned right there.
Wow, where did somebody put all those gold rings? You know what? I don't know. I keep forgetting to ask.
I think a better answer, Tails, might be, I'd rather not say.
It was great teaming up with you. Hope you learned a few tricks that'll help you out in the future. I mean, the past. You know what I mean. Dude, sweet! And you're only gonna get better.
There's our rock.
Oh my goodness. Now here's a line that a lot of people thought really dropped the bomb on this game. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Sonic! Enjoy your future! It's gonna be great!
Oh, if only classic Sonic knew. Alright. That was Sonic Generations, folks, but now, I really feel now, I think I really need to take this time to give my full thoughts on the game. Well, here's the thing, though. When I look back at Sonic games that, you know, I really think I'm gonna remember, you know, for like, maybe possibly the rest of my life, Sonic Generations, honestly, is not one of them. I mean, I'm just saying, I really don't think it's gonna be like a Sonic game I'm gonna be looking back from like 10 years from now. I mean, I could probably look back games like Sonic 1 to 3, the adventure games, Heroes, even Unleashed Colors, but Generations I don't really think is one of them. I mean, I really think, honestly, in my opinion, Generations is going to be a pretty forgettable title. Like, when we go, you know, like, when we're getting, you know, as Sonic goes along in his career. I mean, who knows how many years this series has, but I don't know. The thing is, though, like, when you play the game, though, like the first or second time, I mean, it gets really exciting because, you know, you get to relive your childhood memories and such. But, you know, after you play the game more than like one or twice, and you memorized the level design, you got all the red rings, got all the achievements and such, you really think that you're gonna go back and try to beat your previous time on certain levels and such. But I don't know. Honestly, with Generations, I don't really do it that often. I mean, that's just really how I feel. I'm not saying that this is a bad game. No. I mean, this is a great game. I mean, this is probably the best 3D Sonic game, hands down. And it's probably the best Sonic game for probably the last decade or so. But, I mean, I would definitely say it's probably the best 3D Sonic game along with, you know, Sonic Colors and the game it's showing right now, Sonic Adventure, and even Unleashed, you know, well, in my opinion at least. And then some people would say SA2, but I personally leave that game out of it. But I don't know, that's not important right now. I mean, I really thought, I mean, you know, it's not, I mean, it's a great game, but it's really not perfect because there's pretty much, you know, there's still, game still has some flaws. Like, the bosses weren't very good, the game had a few glitches and such, and there was like a handful of missed opportunities. I mean, like, especially with story-wise, I mean, I'm fine with the story being basic. I mean, I like how they're focusing less on the story and more on the gameplay, because, you know, gameplay is what matters most to a video game, not the story. But I really thought the story could just add a little bit more depth into it. I mean, they could have, like, added maybe, you know, like, classic version of other characters, like, such as Knuckles and Amy. Probably could have made better level choices, because personally I thought there was like kind of too much city levels. Like, he had Speed Highway, City Escape, you know, Rooftop Run. I mean there's a lot of ocean levels. I mean, it's really shocking you don't really have a casino level or anything. Well, that's unless you come to pre-order DLC, but I didn't get it. But, you know, I mean, there's other like stages I mean, I think instead of like wasting their time on the missions and such, I really thought they could have used that time to make probably more levels. You know, those side missions for bosses, they could have used that time to make probably more levels. Like, there's still like a handful of other levels I wanted to see, or at least at DLC, you know, such as, you know, Twinkle Park, you know, Hydro City, and I definitely would love to see a remake of A-Fleet. But instead, we just got another remake of Seaside Hill. And as it's about to show in just about in a few seconds, yes, Seaside Hill, go to hell. No one likes you. No, I'm just joking. But, you know, really, just stop showing up in every Sonic game and such. I mean, yeah, seriously, Sega, stop putting the stage in the game. It's not that great. But yeah. I mean, I really think, though, that this game, you know, really did show the fans and the critics that Sonic can work in 3D. Like, most people would say that Sonic Colors was the game that showed that, but although in my opinion, I would really think that, like, you know, Colors focused a lot more on the 2D than 3D. Well, let me put it this way, more the platforming than the speed, unlike Unleashed. But I think in this game, they tried to go in between that when making the modern gameplay. Like, in Unleashed, they focused more on the speed and far less on the platforming. And then on Colors, they focused more on the platforming and then on the speed. But then in this game, they tried to go in between. You know, I really thought that was great. I mean, I really think that's probably the best kind of boost gameplay the franchise has had. And, you know, okay, first I just gotta say, Sega, please stop trying to make Sonic 06 look good. Because it's not. But anyways, yeah, I mean, like I said, this is a great game, but, you know, it's not perfect. But then again, when's a Sonic game ever perfect? I mean, I can't really think of one game that was perfect. Well, sure, some older fans would say like games like Sonic 2 and 3 Knuckles and CD were the perfect, but, you know, like I said, really no video game is ever truly perfect. But, you know, like, I'm not saying this bad at all. I mean, this is a great game. I mean, I really thought there was not a better way to, you know, like, make a 20th anniversary title without using old levels from the previous games, and definitely bring Classic Sonic back. I mean, Classic Sonic really did control really great in this game. I mean, the physics, you know, worked just fine. I mean, he controlled just fine, kind of like he did in his classic games like Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And it's pretty much, honestly, what I thought Sonic Force physics should have been. Well, either that game or Sonic Advance, but personally, I thought this game would have been better, and I really thought they should have used that physics engine when they were making, like, Sonic 4 Episode 2, but instead they chose not to. Personally thought, though, the game would have probably got better reviews if it were kind of like that, but I don't know. Let's see. So, kind of run out of stuff to say here, folks, but, you know, like I said before, I mean, while Colors is a great game and it's probably the best way to celebrate Sonic's 20-year anniversary, it's not really a game I'm going to be looking forward to, like, as the years come. I mean, I may look back to this every now and then, but, like, I just personally think that playing this game once or twice is enough. Then playing just multiple times just doesn't do it for me, unlike other Sonic games. I mean, overall though, it is a great game. The gameplay is great. The graphics are really good. Probably, I don't know, probably the best looking Sonic game. Well, some people might say Unleashed, but such. Most of the remixes are really good. My most favorites, probably in terms of like Sonics, I would say Mario Side would probably be, you know, Rooftop Run and Chemical Plant are my most favorite. Then with Classic Side would probably be Crisis City and City Escape. But yeah. Yeah, I believe that, you know, I believe that was shown off, I think, probably at, I think, like, some Sonic contest, like, I know, it's like some Sonic Boom contest or something, but I don't really remember. Whoa, what do we have here?
Are you sure you saw a door over here? What? You were the one who said you saw a door over here. Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking.
Oh my god. What is this?
What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here. Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to Do we
That was funny.
That depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic. Oh, well then no. That doesn't give me much hope. Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree. That's not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.
That's supposed to be a cliffhanger next game or something? No. I have no idea. And yet we get to be Super Sonic. So, just about to end this part here, but like I said, this is a great game. Probably the best way to celebrate Sonic's 20th anniversary. Although, again, like I said, it's probably not really going to be a game I'm going to be playing over and over again. But, like I said, this really is an amazing game. If I would give this game a final score, I'd probably give it probably a 9 out of 10. 8.5 or 9. I think 9 would be good enough. I mean, it's a great game. You know, it's not perfect. It still had some missed opportunities and such, but you know, this is probably the closest thing Sonic Team has ever got to recapturing, the classic games. Well, the glory that happened with, games like Sonic 1 through 3. I mean, even the classic fans who weren't so fond of the other Sonic games would I think really enjoyed this too. But yeah, I mean, let's just say though, if there is probably any Sonic game I could recommend, it would be Generations. Like, if you're just getting into the franchise right now, I would definitely say Generations is the game to check out. But like I said, just don't really expect much because, the game is pretty short and such, but still a great game overall. And, I gotta say thank you very much, guys, for sticking around. I mean, whew. I mean, I really didn't think I'd be able to finish this LP off like this. I mean, just thank you guys very much. I finally finished an LP. I think I'm going to try to get this up. No idea when, but, anyways, I'm just going to end this part here because, I'm just stalling here. And then again, thank you very much, guys, for watching. And stick around for more videos. Till then, see you guys later.